starting to weather my coveralls I got like today, literally. And basically, what you want to do first, this is gonna be like a tutorial video. I'm gonna be weathering helmet and coveralls, but what you want to do first is just put it in the washing machine, and then that will kind of fade it. You want to put it in there for like a few times, maybe two. That'll be good. But just fade it, and also all this excess like cotton, will come off. Yeah. So yeah, that's part one. I already did cut the holes at where I wanted it to be, but I'll show you how. Okay. My coveralls are washing. I'm gonna go wash off my hands because I got a little tight butt thing on that whatever. Yo, I do a 360. It's getting a little foggy, but I'm gonna keep it here for a little bit. Well, that's basically what it's doing, so yeah. These are what the coveralls look like in the dark. Well, let me just turn on my light. Okay, these are what the coveralls look like. Let me get some more light because you can't really see it. There we go. Now you can see this better, but these are what the coveralls look like so far. You can see I already marked where I want my bullet holes to be. I don't know why it's blurry on there. I'll show it stomp. There's a big old slash right here, and you can see the wash actually kind of weathered out the knife wounds in his waist. These bullet holes, this bullet hole over here. So yeah, but it's a little soggy wood now. It's not really dripping wet, but it's just kind of moist a little bit. So I'm gonna let it dry here. And yes, I know it has wrinkles in it, but does Michael care? No. I mean, I'm pretty sure his coveralls would have wrinkles on them. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep it like this because I'm pretty sure Michael would have wrinkles on his coveralls because he doesn't really care. Just get something to wear so I can go slashy. On the back, I got the wounds from from the, or Karen, what's it called? A pitchfork, yeah. Basically stabbed Michael in the back with a pitchfork, so I got that in there. Sorry for the stupid camera thing I'm over here with, shaking like that. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. Today, it is September 11th, it's Thursday for me, y'all will be watching this another day, so yeah. But I really like how these coveralls this already look, they look good. But I really like how the washing machine levered out these bullet wounds. Also, when you're making the bullet wounds, when you're doing the other side, the exit wounds, put your finger through there and flip it over so you can see where the bullet would go. Or, this is what I did. I just took like the back of a marker, stick it in there, flip it over, and the back of the marker would, like, you know, you can like kind of see where it is and just mark it over with a pencil or like a fabric pencil, and then just cut about right there. And no, it doesn't have to be a clean cut. Right there, you can see it's not clean, but that's what it looked like. I'm gonna sand up these bullet wounds a little bit. I'm not gonna do it down here because it's a little too weathered, but it still looks good. This one I'm gonna weather up around here, and I'm gonna cut this little tail what fucking has. What the fuck is that? So yeah, that's really it. Got the collar up here too. I'm gonna weather this up. Oh shoot. Especially this collar and this side of Michael, and down his arm, and down his waist down here, because that's where he's burnt at. So we're gonna sand it up really good. But yeah. And I might even put some rusty paint on these. So I'm sorry, my phone said I didn't have no sword, so I had to do that a little bit. But basically what I was saying is that I'm gonna put some rusty paint on here, make it look a little rusty. Now this one, I might do rusty paint on this one as well, but it all snaps down this, so basically it's just gonna be this one, maybe this one as well, but yeah. You don't have to put the bullet wounds in yet. You can go ahead and put them in the wash, so you can put in the wounds and lever them down the way you like it. But I didn't really think it was gonna lever them, but I really like how it did it. It looked pretty good. So yeah, especially down here, this one just looks like a big old wound. That is where Karen stabbed me. This is the back side. We got the pitchfork markings and the exit gun wounds. There's one right here. So yeah, there's always a piece of hair on this. Oh, that's not a piece of hair. But I'm down here. That's a little pocket. What is that? Oh, okay. We got this pocket. I'm gonna set this down, let this down. Right here is some like elastic. So that. Yeah, I really like the way these look. Let's flip it back around. So yeah, I really like the way these coveralls look. So yeah, here's a full view. These are my old coveralls I used in all my videos, which I know they look goofy, I'm aware. So that's why I'm doing new ones, which are better than these ones. And these ones are also acrylic paint. The bullet one, way too big. And yeah, I think I used a little too much cotton for the mold. No more than this, I wish there would be. But let's go get that away. We got these ones. Now these ones are not the correct work right coveralls, which they are not making them anymore. So it's got something that looks good, which this one looks good. So yeah, do whatever coveralls you want. Coveralls are now dry, so I'm gonna start unweathering them and painting them. So let's go. What you need for this is some sandpaper, a sponge, and what I did is I picked out some spots and I take the sandpaper and rough it up a little bit for the texture on the burnt. Then you need red, black, white, and brown paint. Make sure it's fabric paint. Also you need a brush, some paper towels so you can for the paint and whatever. And then this for mixing the paint. So yeah, let's get started. What you want to do is take your sandpaper and sand up areas like right here, kind of the pockets, especially the burnt side, and the hands, legs, knees, you know, all that. But and probably at the waist as well, maybe. And also want to do the bullet wounds, sand those down a little bit, make them rough, and there we go. So after sanding, it should look kind of like this. And also, if you want to tear tiny little holes in some spots, like maybe the collar, maybe the pocket things, some right here, you know, some probably down over here, and on the legs, you know, all of that. So yeah. Next, after sanding, you want to take your this brush right here and the black paint, and you need a towel, because you don't need all the black paint. Just keep on doing this where it's just a faint little paint, and start doing places like the pockets, the waist part, burnt, well, not the burnt side, we'll do that differently, but down here, pockets like this, maybe the knees and that right here, just like a real mechanic would use them, especially these pockets right here. Yeah, just like a real mechanic used it before, Michael, and he got and he rubbed oil and oil gone on him. So yeah, an example like this. It's kind of like that. You can't really tell, but for me, it looks kind of grimy. It's pretty subtle detail, but this is what it looks like right now. So yeah, after the black paint, let's see. I guess we'll do the brown paint now. And basically, I'll show you how to do that. Actually, I decided to do the burnt side because the black paint is already out. So basically, you want to put some black paint on whatever you got and kind of just dab it off, kind of just dab it on there, like that, like that. And then you would go to the burnt side, kind of dab over there on his arm and around on his hip. So let's go. For that, it should look like this, but I'm also take a little bit of white and just put it on there so it's black, mix it in there, and it should be a little gray down, and then kind of do that and dab it on there. That'll make a more vibrant color to the burns than other than just plain black. So yeah, next up you gotta get your brown fabric paint and just put it on there, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, when you get some gloves and kind of just dab at it most of the way, actually not on there, kind of a towel, and then kind of just do spots. I'll show you the brown paint, and you kind of want to just do the same thing with the black and do parts like the knees, but mainly the lower part, mainly the legs. So what the coveralls look like now. Next we're gonna do the mold. I meant the blood, not mold, sorry. Tips to put the blood is on his collar where he got shot by Karen in 28. The blood went on there. Definitely on his hands, because he's holding the knife in one hand and the other hand is 2 fingers blow off. Also, when you do this, you kind of want to dab at it. You gotta make a trail go down on all the bullet wounds. Maybe a little bit, not too much on the legs. And yeah, that's what you want to do. Like the black paint, instead with the white paint, you want to basically have like barely just a little bit, and take your time, because you don't want to overdo it. You can always like kind of dab at it and swirl a little bit for the mold, and I'll show you how to do that. I like this. Kind of want to swirl and dab at it, and then kind of brush. And that's basically how you make it. But you also want to take your time with this. So yeah, that's what the coveralls look like.